U.S. Naval Academy graduate and retired naval combat pilot who has held senior staff positions in Washington, D.C. And after his military service, he served in various capacities in aerospace systems engineering in several Fortune 500 companies. His book series, The Host Saga, covers the adventures of Van Childs in 3 books: Future Discovered, Immortal Guardian, and Search for Help. His name is Mike Farlow, and he's in our studios today. Mike, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. Enjoy being here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. I find your background very intriguing as a naval combat pilot. First of all, thank you so much for your service, but tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, after graduating from the Naval Academy, I had the opportunity to go to flight training and so forth. It was a fun experience as a fledgling pilot. I thought I was going to fly at the time. The Navy had some single-engine combat aircraft called SPADs, and that's where the direction I was headed. And then they retired those, and so I couldn't do that. So I said, okay, what do I want to do next? And I was getting bored flying around in fixed-wing aircraft, and I was eating peanut butter crackers and so forth. And so I said, I want something that's going to be more challenging, and I chose helicopters. And then my combat experience was in Vietnam. I had 635 combat missions, flying helicopter gunships, which was an experience in itself. We flew in groups of 2, and over the course of the year, I got to understand combat from the point of view of an aircraft anyway. I had one experience on the ground, but I won't talk about that right now. Then when I got out, I used my aerospace experience, and I have a master's in systems engineering. I went to work for the very first time in a company that was developing low observable things, making things invisible. And as a seed for science fiction, I think that it's interesting to know what can be done, and then the speculation of what can be done in the future. So we did quite a bit of work in that area. Then I went on to some other companies where I did either computer work or designing aircraft, some of which had stealth characteristics. And I also got into, later on, still staying in engineering, maintenance and support of those kinds of things. So I think that my flight experience, even my government experience, and then my experience in industry gave me a lot of tools to use in the expression of science fiction.